Hello, Blue Jays fans. How you doing today? Pat McGraw here at East Coast Blue Jays, and on this episode, we're going to be talking about the Toronto Blue Jays getting swept by the New York Mets, unfortunately. My name is Patrick McGraw. I'm from Miramichi, New Brunswick. I'm a big sports fan, especially towards the Blue Jays. But this weekend hasn't been the greatest weekend for the Blue Jays. But you know what? That's okay. You win some, you lose some. We swept the Washington Nationals the other day, and we just got swept by the New York Mets. But you know what? We're back in to another game tomorrow against the Boston Red Sox. So if you guys haven't done already, give us a like, give us a subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. So let's get things going and see how see what all the stir is and what happened the last 3 days with the Blue Jays. So yeah, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. had a rough one at the plate today. He grounded into 2 double plays, including a critical one in the end of the 9th inning with runners on bases. That final at bat sealed the Blue Jays to a 2-1 loss. So this is becoming too often for Vladdy. For somebody that wants $500, $600, $700 million, he's really not showing that he's worth that kind of money. But maybe he'll start waking up again. So it was a tough weekend in Queens. The Toronto Blue Jays wrapped up a frustrating series on Sunday with a loss to the New York Mets 2-1, completing a 3-game sweep in Citi Field. Despite a strong start of Bolden Francis and several chances at the plate, the Jays offense couldn't come through in key moments, complementing in a game-ending ground-out ball by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So Bolden Francis took the loss today, this Sunday. He allowed 2 runs, 6 hits, and 2 walks over 5.1 innings, and he struck out 6 strikeouts. So overall, he played very well. You can't say much about the other guys. So this game adds to Francis' challenging history against the Mets. On September 11, 2024, he carried a no-hitter into the 9th inning, only to have a broken up by a leadoff home run by Francisco Lindor, leading to a 6-run inning and a 6-2 loss for the Blue Jays. Similar on August 24, 2024, Francis lost at a no-hit bid in the 9th inning against the Los Angeles Angels. But I mean, you can't blame him. He definitely pitched very well a game. It's just he just didn't get much help at all by the Blue Jays batters. So yesterday the Blue Jays also lost. They were ahead 2-0 going into the 8th inning, with a dramatic finish by the Mets rallied late to defeat the Blue Jays 3-2, with a Jesse Winker tied the game with 2-run triple in the 8th inning, and Francisco Lindor sealed the victory with a walk-off sacrifice fly in the 9th inning. What happened in the 8th inning with a triple by Winker? George Springer was playing the right field, and he ended up crashing into the fence. He almost freaking killed himself there, but he was back in the game today, this Sunday game, and he was a pinch runner. So glad to see that he's doing good. So yeah, April 6th today, the Mets clinched the series sweep with a 2-1 win. Pitcher David Peterson delivered a strong performance, and Pete Alonso contributed offensively with 2 hits. Throughout the series, the Mets pitching staff was extremely in limiting the Blue Jays offense, allowing only 3 runs over 3 games. This sweep improves the Mets season record, so 6-3, and the Toronto Blue Jays are now 5-5. Oh man. So the big boys, Anthony Santander and Vladimir Guerrero, are still without a home run. I thought for sure this was going to be the series. At least one of them would get a home run. Get that home run swing going. But unfortunately, no. Didn't happen. And maybe next series. So in the Toronto Blue Jays 2-1 loss to the New York Mets, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. had a challenging game. He went hitless today and grounded into a force-out end of the game, leaving the tying and go-ahead runs on base. Frustrated by his outcome, Guerrero Jr. snapped his bat of frustration. This performance followed a more productive game on Saturday, April 5th, where Guerrero Jr. recorded 2 hits and an RBI, and the Blue Jays 3-2 loss to the Mets, which wasn't a very fun game to watch. So yes, it was another disappointing game today for the Toronto Blue Jays. But good news, George Springer is back in the lineup again. He's doing okay. Another good thing is we're out of the New York Mets Citi Fields. So we're going to start off with a new series tomorrow against the Boston Red Sox. But we'll see what happens. So after the game, John Schneider was interviewed by reporters. So after the Toronto Blue Jays 2-1 loss to New York Mets on this Sunday day, manager John Schneider addresses several aspects of the game. On the team's performance, Schneider acknowledged the challenges faced during the game, knowing that despite a strong pitching performance by Bolden Francis, the team couldn't capitalize. Well, obviously, they left 28 batters on base the last 3 games. Not very good at all. So regarding George Springer's injury, Schneider reported that right fielder George Springer experienced lower back spasm after colliding with the outfield wall. He mentioned that no MRI was needed. So my take of the Blue Jays, the last 3 games, it was a hurt game to watch. Still going to watch my Blue Jays. They still lost. They lost 5-0 the first game. They lost 3-2 yesterday. That was a hard one to swallow. And today they lost again 2-1, getting swept by the Mets. But tomorrow, like I said, it's another game. They're against the Boston Red Sox. And hopefully the Big Bath will wake up and get the Toronto Blue Jays team going again. But thank you all for coming in to East Coast Blue Jays. I'm your host, Patrick McGraw. Thank you all for coming in. You haven't done it right? Smash that like, give us a little subscribe. Let me know below. How do you feel about the last 3 games? Oh, one thing to mention. We need some bullpen arms. Our bullpen are struggling bad. But it's still early. It's only been 10 games. There's 152 games left. But yeah, thank you all for coming in. I'm Pat McGraw from East Coast Blue Jays. Have a great night, guys.